So how does your portfolio today look like? Like what instruments do you invest in?
Only P2P.
Only P2P?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did not expect that answer. So,
Because it's giving good return.
okay.
The yearly we can go for a 20 to 23% net.
Has it never come to mind to explore other, instruments like maybe gold?
Gold in this time it's very scary. Really bubble. It will be blast anytime.
But I'm still very surprised. To be very honest, but and good to hear. But never I've heard anyone put 100%.
But its returns are it's 20 to 23%.
That is true, obviously. I mean, that's why we are having this conversation. Any one advice that changed the way you look at wealth?
You have 1-2 options in your pocket. You can diversify your fund.
Okay. I am very surprised, to be very honest. The last I heard was one investor, he allocated 60% of his investment in portfolio, and I was surprised then also. Hi, my name is Rajat, and we are at the season 2 for Real People, Real Stories. And today with us, we have Jay, who will share his experiences with money and wealth. And we'll definitely talk about P2P lending a bit. So, Jay, thank you so much for joining us here today. Before we get into details of your portfolio and how you look at money, if you can tell us a bit about you, what do you do, where you're from, your background.
Okay, I am from Rajkot, Gujarat, and I am working in one small business.
Okay, so you have your own
Yeah.
business. So, I mean, generally with people with business background or entrepreneurs, they look at money very differently
Yeah.
than us common people, right? So, what is it? How do you look at money? Like,
It's one kind of power.
okay, interesting.
Yeah.
How
Okay, how we can utilize what we can do of that things.
it gives you power,
Yeah, it's gives power.
and with power comes
Yeah,
responsibility.
power comes responsibility.
Cool. So, generally, when you grew up, like, was money something that was openly discussed in the family, or was it something like passed
No,
away?
it's very openly discussed in family.
Okay.
Okay, how to do, how to arrange with money, where to fix it, how it's work, what will be returns.
Generally, what we look at when your earning starts to grow, right? Over career, and you have been in the industry for a while. Um, your spending automatically start to increase,
Yeah.
right? Your lifestyle changes according to
Mhm.
that. So how do you look at that? How do you manage that? Has that happened with you where with earning your spends have also increased, or has it been the opposite? With more earning, you started to do more investment.
Yeah, it's like that only fact. Okay, we have more money, we can invest more and go forward. That.
So, like, is it that when you start to earn, is it like you first park for investment and then you decide
Yeah,
how much?
I personally approach to first park and then spend.
And how would that split look like? Like, what percentage do you park for investment, personal
I think so 80%.
for investment,
Yeah,
and then
for
remaining
investment.
for your
Mm,
personal expenses? Awesome. So, how does your portfolio today look like? Like, what instruments do you invest in?
only P2P.
Only B2B?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did not expect that answer.
Hmm.
So,
Because it's giving good return.
okay.
Monthly, not yearly, we can go for a 20 to 23% net.
Hmm. Okay. So, nothing on stocks, mutual
No,
fund,
no,
FD,
no.
gold.
This time it's not safe.
Oh, okay. Uh, and markets are up and down,
And
obviously. But generally, when I converse with anyone, they usually say that okay, markets are going down, perfect time to buy in the dip. So, is that something that you
but
don't?
I don't think so. Any share or any group can earn a 20% in yearly.
But I'm sure this was not the case always, right? So, how did you start investing? What kind of instruments were you exploring initially, early in your career?
Mm, we can go for a more P2P lending only.
No, I'm saying like when you started off,
Yeah.
to invest. What age did you start investing?
20.
20. What was your initial portfolio look like? Like, did you start with stock, FD,
No, I have just start for a savings only,
savings?
little bit
Okay.
of my salary base.
Hmm.
And then I have direct park to P2P. It was little bit part of what we say that fixed deposits.
You started with fixed
Yeah.
deposit. Okay. Okay. And okay. uh, I mean, has it never come to mind to explore other, instruments like maybe gold? Because I'll
Gold in this time it's very scary.
okay, because the prices are
Yeah, price is too high
prices too.
and it's really bubble. It will be blast anytime.
Why do you think it's a bubble?
At that time, this time it's totally high, and I think so. It's not a good price for gold. It will become very shortly down.
Mm, okay. When did you discover peer-to-peer lending?
Before 1.5 year.
1.5 year. How did you discover it?
I think so. I have got ad from a YouTube.
Ad on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. But like, what was the reaction when you got to know about a concept like peer-to-peer lending?
No, first I have researched 1 month how it's work, what we do. I have look some videos on YouTube.
Hmm.
Then I start from 1 lakh rupees.
Okay.
Let's just try it 1 lakh rupees for 1 month, 3 month. Then I increase my amount.
ओके बट मतलब ऐसा लग रहा था कि यार यू आर गिविंग मनी टू अ स्ट्रेंजर वो वापस नहीं दिया तो क्या
नहीं, बिकॉज आरबीआई की गाइडलाइन थी ना, यू आर रजिस्ट्रेशन फ्रॉम आरबीआई. इट वाज वो फैक्ट हो ही नहीं सकता.
तो वो एक
गलत
ट्रस्ट
चीज. हाँ, वो एक ट्रस्ट बिल्ड
फैक्टर था
करता
कि
है. हाँ,
आरबीआई अगर ओवरव्यू कर रही है तो
हाँ, तो
डेफिनेटली
कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा जेन्युइनिटी.
राइट बट और क्या आपने देखा जब दैट मेड यू क्यूरियस कि पी2पी लर्निंग एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट
रिटर्न बहुत अच्छा है उसका.
ओके
और डिफ़ॉल्ट रेशियो 5 इट्स मेरे हिसाब से बहुत कम है.
मैनेजेबल
हाँ, मैनेजेबल है.
ओके got it and you said you started with 1 lakh rupees
या 1 लाख रुपीस.
so what method did you try like how did you decide कि
मैन्युअली.
इसमें इन्वेस्ट करना है
मैन्युअली.
मैनुअली
मैन्युअल
आप
पाथ.
इन्वेस्ट करते हो ओके तो कोई पैटर्न है स्पेसिफिक जो आप फॉलो करते
नहीं, पैटर्न नहीं. एक जैसे कि पे एक बकेट्स में एग एग नहीं रखते, इसलिए मैं डाइवर्सिफ़ाई करता हूँ. मैक्सिमम आई यूज़ 250 एंड 1000
हो ओके 250 to 1000 रुपीज पर बोरोवर
या पर
एंड अभी तक अप्रोक्सीमेटली कितने बोरोवर्स में आपने इन्वेस्ट कर लिया होगा
बरोबर तो याद नहीं है शायद. आई
थाउजेंड
थिंक
में कुछ
हाँ, हाँ, थाउज़ेंड्स.
But I'm still very surprised because mostly जब भी मैं किसी से बात करता हूँ about investment portfolio, they usually say they keep 20-30% of their money in P2P lending, some even 60%, but never I've heard anyone put 100% in.
बट इस रिटर्न सर अच्छा है ना. इट्स 20 to 23%. आपको कोई ऐसा मेरे हिसाब से कोई रिटर्न नहीं देगा.
That is true, obviously, and I mean that's why we are I mean having this conversation. But I'm still very surprised. मतलब, to be very honest, but and good to hear that you discovered P2P lending just 1.5 years ago, and now you've kept your entire portfolio in P2P lending. So how do you decide which borrower to pick? Like, is there a specific method, formula, structure that you follow?
जनरली आई पिकअप ज़्यादातर मैं पिकअप करता हूँ 2 महीने और 3 महीने, क्योंकि उससे रोटेशन फास्ट हो जाता है.
तो आप रोटेट कैसे करते हो? लाइक आई एम श्योर ऑलमोस्ट डेली आपको रीपेमेंट
या डेली, हाँ, डेली आता है वो मैं रोटेट कर देता हूँ.
एवरी डे
डेली आता है, हाँ.
पुट बैक ऑन
या
प्रिंसिपल प्लस इंटरेस्ट
हाँ,
जस्ट
प्रिंसिपल सर नहीं, नहीं, पूरा जो आएगा,
जो जितना आया
जो
यू
जितना आया.
पुट इट बैक अगेन ओके एंड आई थिंक आप 2-3 अकाउंट से इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो
हाँ, अब मैंने एक कर दिया अकाउंट,
अभी आप
क्योंकि वो मैनेजेबल ईज़ी रहता है मेरे लिए, इसलिए.
सो वी हैव बीन थिंकिंग ऑफ अ फीचर कॉल्ड फैमिली अकाउंट दैट माइट हेल्प यू मैनेज मल्टीपल अकाउंट
या श्योर, आफ्टर 50 लाख क्रॉस कर जाए बाद में तो करना ही है.
मैनुअल लर्निंग मतलब एक ही बोरोवर ऐसा सेलेक्ट करना थोड़ा सा टीडियस हो जाता है थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी हो जाता है और सिर्फ 200 लोग नहीं कर सकते एक बार में
हाँ.
तो बट फिर भी आप मैनुअल लर्निंग कर रहे हो व्हाई नॉट लाइक लमसम व्हाई मैनुअल लर्निंग
नहीं, एक बार मैंने लमसम में किया है,
ओके
मगर इट्स लिटिल बिट क्वाइट डाउन रिटर्न फ्रॉम मैनुअल
ओके
लर्निंग.
सो इट मेक्स मोर सेंस दैट
1-2%.
हाँ
नॉट मोर बिग डिफरेंस, 1-2%.
ओके सो बट इट मेक्स सेंस फॉर यूजुअली आप मैनुअली फिल्टर्स यूज
हाँ,
करके
हाँ,
खुद से
ईज़ी
डिसाइड
एप्लीकेशन है ना, फ़िल्टर यूज़ करके आप जो भी सिलेक्ट करना चाहते हैं, यू कैन सिलेक्ट ईज़िली.
मेक सेंस ओके सो जब आपने खुद पहले पी2पी लर्निंग के बारे में देखा समझा रिसर्च किया उसके बाद आपने किसी को बताया कि ये एक ऐसा इंस्ट्रूमेंट एक्सेप्ट फॉर फैमिली
या
तो
आई हैव डिस्कस फ्रेंड और फैमिली के साथ डिस्कस किया है.
तो क्या क्या रिएक्शन है उनका पहला
अ, सबने 1-1 लाख डाला है, दे आर इन प्रोग्रेस.
क्या बात है
हाँ,
तो हमारा वर्ड ऑफ
ये
माउथ भी
देखते
चल
हैं.
रहा है
हाँ.
have you because P2P lending in India is still evolving. It's been almost 11 years now जहाँ पे इंडिया में ग्रो कर रहा है.
Yeah.
बट बाहर के कंट्रीज में P2P lending बहुत पहले से चल रहा है. लॉट ऑफ पीपल हैव सीन some countries it worked very well. In some countries it did not work very well. आपने ऐसा कोई रिसर्च किया था?
नहीं,
आपने बस इंडिया का
बस
ग्रोथ
इंडिया का
स्टोरी. ओके. तो बट इन जनरल कैसा लगता है P2P lending? Because there are multiple ways to look at peer-to-peer lending, right? One way is that you're giving money to a stranger, sure, but platform is also doing a lot of verification. जो आपको
हुँ,
मिलता है ब्यूरो चेक्स, बैंक वेरिफिकेशन, केवाईसी, तो सारा वेरीफाई होके आपके पास आ जाता है. इन अ वे यू आर एक्चुअली हेल्पिंग अ पर्सन हु नीड मनी. डू यू लुक एट इट दैट वे और डू यू लुक लाइक इट इज प्योर इन्वेस्टमेंट?
we can go for both side,
ओके.
helping and invest, return but ops.
या, इट मेक्स सेंस. Okay. When you were growing up, I'm sure there were a lot of people who gave you advice on how to manage your money or how to manage your
Yeah.
wealth. Any one advice that changed the way you look at wealth or money?
Not more good advice, but you have 1, 2 options
Hmm.
in your pocket and
Hmm.
you can diversify your fund.
Okay. और ऐसा कोई एडवाइस जहाँ पे जो बिल्कुल नहीं चला आपके लिए?
बिल्कुल नहीं चला,
नहीं चला.
एफडी,
Okay. Why is that?
नो रिटर्न्स.
Inflation adjusted
हाँ,
returns doesn't really make sense.
इन्फ्लेशंस आप काउंट करोगे तो ज़ीरो हो जाओगे.
Okay.
मैं मेरे हिसाब से 1 सीआर भी आप एफडी में डालोगे ना, तो भी वो ज़ीरो होने में टाइम नहीं लगेगा, इन्फ्लेशंस काउंट करोगे तो.
Inflation के साथ आप उसको अगर adjust करते हो तो. If you have to tell, uh, 25-year-old today who is trying to decide कि they should pick P2P lending or not pick P2P lending, whether it is right for them or not, because P2P lending comes with its own set of risks. It's not risk free, right? There's no guarantee. You might lose your money. You might, and obviously you will
Yeah.
end up earning good return also. What advice will you give them?
80% you should go it for P2P.
Okay, and what amount do you suggest them to start off with?
1 lakh.
1 lakh is the right
हाँ.
amount because में
When you get,
diversification.
हाँ, when you get trust on
Hmm.
portal, then you can grow it.
Grow it. And 1 lakh I think is good amount for you to diversify also in enough loans.
Yeah.
राइट. बिकॉज़ हमने जो खुद नोटिस किया है कि जब आप 100 के ऊपर बोरोवर्स में लेंडिंग करते हो, आपका ऑटोमैटिकली डाइवर्सिफिकेशन इतना हो जाता है दैट डिफ़ॉल्ट हुआ, देन आल्सो यू एंड अप अर्निंग
Yeah, sure.
सिग्निफिकेंट रिटर्न्स, राइट? तो बट जब पोर्टफोलियो धीरे-धीरे थोड़ा-सा ग्रो होने लगता है तो इनिशियली समझ में नहीं आता है बट धीरे-धीरे एनपीएस दिखने लगते हैं.
एमपीएस दिख.
येस, सो जब वो एनपीए दिखता है, डिफ़ॉल्ट दिखता है, डज़ इट फील स्कैरी और डज़ इट फील नेचुरल?
No, it's मेरे पोर्टफोलियो में आई थिंक सो 5% इज डिफॉल्ट. 4.5.
ओके. तो
बट इट्स फाइन, वी आर अर्निंग मोर. अगर आप डिफॉल्टर निकाल दोगे तो उसका रेशियो हो जाएगा आई थिंक सो 31%.
यस.
कि भाई वो अमाउंट डिफ़ॉल्ट नहीं है, देन इट्स विल बी रीच 31 टू 35. अगर आप डिफ़ॉल्ट उसमें से माइनस कर दोगे देन इट्स विल बी रीच 20 टू 25%. इट्स गुड इनफ.
जो आज आपका पोर्टफोलियो ऑलरेडी डिलीवर कर रहा है.
हुँ.
इंटरेस्टिंग. ओके. Uh, so I mean, you're not investing in any other instrument.
सीरियसली नॉट. One is my small one business and P2P.
Okay, guys, this is not scripted. He genuinely is not investing anywhere else, and it's only P2P lending in his portfolio, and it's wonderful to hear. To be very honest, it has been. I mean, I told you I've been here 8 years now.
Yeah.
It has been a dream to make peer-to-peer lending a core part of an individual's portfolio and not just something that is happening on the side. And it's so refreshing and so glad to see and hear that you are actually there already. Great. Okay. So, general advice that you wanna share with anyone who's just starting up a business or starting off a job, like how should they look at their money? What portfolio they should be looking at?
Okay, my personal advice is put your salary income 80% into P2P. Then it will be really good.
Got it. And I think that's it. Then this has been on the craziest podcast, guys. To be very honest, I have a lot of questions on how he looks at different type of portfolios, gold, ETF, real estate. I want to ask all of that question, but it's irrelevant right now because it's all P2P lending, right? So great, Jay. Thank you so much for joining us here today. And again, I mean, I am very surprised, to be very honest. The last I heard was one investor, he allocated 60% of his investment in portfolio, and I was surprised then also. But knowing that it's 100% in your case, I mean, it's crazy. So thank you so much once again for joining us here today, and thanks to all of you for joining us here today as well. My name is Rajat, and this is Real People, Real Stories, and we'll see you in the next time, and hopefully that will also be a 100% portfolio. So yeah, see you.